Hi, today I'm here with Christian Scott. Christian is a sports marketing expert. He has worked with some of the largest brands. So we are really excited to have him here with us today. And he is also the VP of Global Marketing at OPKIX. Christian, thank you so much for being with me today.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Same. So today, because right now you're working at UpKicks, which is super cool. If you don't know about this brand, it is a super cool portable camera product. Um, and so it's kind of a lifestyle product, right? And so what I would like to talk about is how can marketers go about launching a lifestyle product, targeting the right target, right, for the initial go-to market, and how can they reach that target?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. So you hit the nail on the head. I mean, OpKiX it's a small camera that you can wear on your glasses or your hat, and it's supposed to be very easy to use. So not too technical. A lot of people get very intimidated by technology. So our goal is really to have a hands-free experience, filming family, friends, or whatever it is. It's one button on, one button off, but really just kind of keeping it simple and really being in the moment with having to worry about too many distractions from a technology piece. So that's really kind of our goal. And for us, yes, it is a lifestyle piece. We look to really focus on people that want to film themselves and edit and share it, but in a very simple way. And it's families, like I was saying. It's not very much, we're not looking at athletes that are trying to really push the envelope of their different sports or whatever they might be doing. It's really sort of those other ones that are inspired by them, that like to just kind of go out and have fun and kind of stay mellow and still use their cameras. So that's what we try to target.
Nice. So the audience is people that just want to like have fun and have like an easy kind of product. So how do you target these people? How do you find them? How do you target them?
Yeah. So the fun part about the brand is that it's a camera, right? So we can it's interesting when you put kind of cameras out in the wild, you start to get them out there to see what people come back with. So a lot of times in our mind, what we think, oh, this camera is great for skiing or snowboarding or riding a bike and things like that, kayaking. Really what we found is a lot of people using it because it's so small, it's really the size of your pinky and it's only weighs 12 grams. So people will put it on their hats and glasses and do sports and activities that we didn't have on our radar, right? So things like beach volleyball. We did a piece with beach volleyball. People did love the POV of the setter and spike and really came with a different, unique angle that most people haven't seen in that sport. Paintball is another big one. So a lot of people like it. It's so small, you can put it on the barrel of the paintball gun. One can go out, one can come back. So it looks like a video game. So people love that. In Japan, airsoft is a big one for us right now. Airsoft guns are the same thing because it's so small. So it's just kind of it's a fun way to really see how people are using it. The idea of like trying to connect with each one of them, is really making sure that you're focused on what the camera can do and what you can do with the camera, and then allowing people to take that and use it in their world. So that's kind of how we approach it.
Right. And basically inform then your strategy with what you're getting back from the market, right?
Right. I mean, so with the camera, our mantra is basically it's small. You can get unique when you get unique angles, your video gets a lot more views because people are like, oh, I've never seen that before. Very obvious, but this camera can be placed in such different spots that people really do some unique things. Easy to edit and post. So when you start to think about that, you can do that if you're kayaking. You can do that if you're baking. We have a mixology, some people making drinks. It just depends on what you have, and people, when they put it on their eyewear or their glasses, well, then you can do anything. So really,
Right.
it's kind of fun to see what people come back with.
That's really interesting. I was just thinking, oh, what a perfect tool to actually like record life moments that are important to you, right? Because
Yeah.
I was just thinking of a kid's birthday party when you are talking about families, and there's something quite wonderful about bringing that cake and seeing the kid's face, right? And you can't
Yeah,
really replicate this.
yeah.
So there are like so many users, and I think it's really interesting to like let your users come back with those stories and inform your strategy, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think even with like a cake, it's amazing. Is like it's so small, you can literally put it on a candle as a little child comes in to blow it out, and you get that perspective, because it's really that small. So yeah, you're absolutely right. When you start to think about all those different places and or activities and places where you can actually put it, you can have some good fun with it.
Well, this is fantastic, Christian. I really appreciate this. I think the moral of the story here is really like put your product in the wild, listen to your users, and use their content, use their feedback to inform your strategy. So that thank you so much for sharing this. I think that was so interesting.
Yeah, no, I think I mean, it's fun, right? That's the best part is connecting with those communities and then learning from them and growing. So that's the best part about it because it's always moving. It's not a static thing at all. So it's fun to do for sure.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that's excellent. Well, Christian, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate your time, and it's always good to kind of talk about these things. So I appreciate you having me on today.